Takže dobrý večer.
So,
Základní
good evening.
otázka je, jak budu
The basic
předávat v roce
question is
1918.
whether
Vidíte
in
to, to je vznik Československa,
2018
čili 2018
will
mandát
be the
prezidenta.
100th anniversary of the creation of Czechoslovakia, and I will leave the office of the president, hopefully. And before I start, I would prefer to tell you my personal and political history, the story of my formation.
Byli to samozřejmě lidé a
What
události.
formed me?
Nebudu je všechny vyjmenovat,
There were people
ale
and there were places, of course, and events.
jedna osoba tam mě
I will
výrazně
not list them all, but there was
nějakým
one
způsobem
person
formovala, to je
that
ten
formed
pán
me
v těch
quite
brýlích, to je
significantly,
můj táta.
and it's the gentleman
Údajně
wearing
podle
glasses.
matky je
This
to
is my father.
fotka z mobilizace v roce 38.
My mother tells me
On byl
that this
jinak
is a picture
obrovský
from the mobilization
pacifista.
in
Tohle
1938.
je
Otherwise, my father
jeho
was a great
skokanský
pacifist.
výkon, protože reprezentoval Československo
This
v
is
roce
his
36.
performance in pole vault. He represented the Czechoslovakia in the Olympics in Berlin 1936. And the last picture is from the 21st of August 1968. I had studied surgery for 3 weeks at that time. I had never thought I would ever see anything like this. This attempt to ruin democracy by military force. And then 1989 came, and then I started my political career. And another great milestone in our political career. Oh, now the picture went out. Seems to me that there is an experiment on me because I'm the first one. Then there were the elections to the Senate. I succeeded 3 times. In 2004 to 2010, I was the president of the Senate, which is the second highest constitutional post. And here I gathered a lot of experience, be it in the internal politics or the external politics. What is my offer? Oh, the presentation doesn't work. Could you please stop the time? You will get a 10-second head start. That's the time that we used to get it going. So what do I offer? Nothing, it seems? Okay, what am I supposed to do now? The time is running. We will try to stop the time. I will explain you who is to blame. Well, I know I am to blame, but forget about that. I have just one button that they told me to push. Well, it seems like we're going to just stand here and wait. Well, obviously, number 1 was not the best one to draw, but that is my destiny, it seems. If I am number 1 in the end, it will not be so bad after all. All right, you can always look on the bright side. All right, I'm just going to ask. All right, it seems that this is the end of our debate. Thank you all for coming. Goodbye. See you next time. No. Let's pretend that nothing's happening. You do what you want for the time being, and I'll tell you what the problem is. The problem is that Mr. Premysl Sobotka... No, don't blame me, please. Everybody's got their presentation working except Mr. Sobotka. Well, I have just prepared what you told me to prepare. Can I push the button now? All right, I'll get the time running. Okay, now it's up to you to tell what is your offer. I think that I have some enemies among the technicians. I'm not good at telling jokes. I would blow the jokes totally. Okay, this looks better now. Sorry, thank you for your understanding. All right, can you run the countdown, please? All right, in my visions, I support the Czech Republic as a sovereign state within the European Union. I think that this is the basic We mustn't bow or crawl in front of anyone. Foreign policy must support our economy. This is a basic thing. Any president, any politician in the Czech Republic should pay close attention to economy. Could you stop the time again, please, gentlemen? Of course. If Jesse Owens in the Olympics ran like this and my father had a signature of him, I think that the situation would be really very bad. Yeah, but 52 seconds is not a bad time for a run. All right, going on. I support compliance with the law of the Czech Republic without any exceptions. Of course, I'm a Democrat and I respect all minorities, but I reject that the minorities are prioritized at the expense of the majority. I support compliance with the principles of democracy in our country. There is a new step now, which is the direct election of the president, and I have proposed a direct election of deputies of the parliament in a single mandate constituency system. I support healthy energy policy. I'm a supporter of nuclear energy, renewable resources. I don't like subsidies which would make our energy much more expensive. I am against totality and disrespect for the individual, and I consider my personal obligation to point out the behavior of totalitarian regimes, including that one which was here for 40 years. Of course, I'm against corruption and frauds. We can resort to the police, the judges, but we have to start at home by educating our children. Here, schools play a major role. I am against debts which lead to other debts. Unfortunately, this is a system that everyone has been accustomed to since the 1970s, to fight debts with debts, which leads us to problems. I am against the adoption of the euro without a referendum. When we accessed the European Union in 2004, nobody talked about fiscal union, monetary union, federation of banks, and so on. And that's why I demand that the adoption of the euro must take place with a referendum. Restriction of freedoms. I think this is a thing that we will all agree. I don't like bureaucracy. And in the office of the president, every president stays for 5 years, and I have 5 targets for this time. The Czech Republic must be a sovereign ally of the NATO and the European Union. Has the light gone off again? Gone out? What about the time? All right, so you deprived me of 4 seconds. When you cut me off, I will stay here for 3 seconds more. The Czech Republic must not be a part of the mechanism of a union of debts, which is a new method which is now popular in the European Union. Economic growth must be motored by export and internal consumption. And even the president can play the role of gatekeeper for the businesses, but he is not supposed to do business. And this is a thing that I think is very important, because in a situation where everybody has a bad mood, as the expression goes, and the political scene has become very rude and vulgar during the 10 years, everyone watching the MPs during their debates thinks, if they can do it, why I can't do it? I can do it too, and my task is to calm down the atmosphere among the public.
A můj nástupce by si neměl říkat o podporu komunistické
My
strany.
successor
Tam bychom
should
se
not
neměli
ask for the
dostat.
support of the Communist Party. This is
No,
not
to je
the road
konec.
that we can take.
Takhle bych chtěl předávat.
Well, now this is the end, actually. This is how I would like to pass on the post of the president.
Já jsem vám nepřipočítal, než jsem spustil čas. Každopádně děkujeme mnohokrát.
Well, I added your 4 seconds before I started the countdown. Well, anyway, thank you very much.
My se samozřejmě Premysl Sobotka. My se samozřejmě Premyslu Sobotkovi hluboce
Sobotka, we are not going to try to solve it and try to find who to blame. And I really want to say out loud that we are going to make it better during the evening. Now, please do not turn over. And I would like to ask, what about the direct presidential elections? What is your opinion? And please do not look behind you. I'm not going to look behind. After the first one, or maybe the second time when Václav Klaus was elected the president, I organized a big conference at the Senate about direct presidential elections, and all political representatives said that, yes, they agree, but only Miroslav Topolánek, the then prime minister, opposed. Now please turn around. What's his name in the picture? Yes, that's Mirek Topolánek, who just today announced that he is going to leave the Civic Democratic Party. Now, please tell us, how does it feel to create someone politically as a political figure and then to destroy him a couple of years ago? Is it how you do politics? No, that's definitely not. I think that conservative politicians need to also behave in a conservative way, and probably I should not even have my hand in my pocket. But to put it simply, Mirek Topolánek has done something which we can hardly consider conservative and not even proper, and I can no longer be loyal to such a member of the party, and therefore I asked him to leave the party. Mirek Topolánek is not here, so he can hardly defend himself, so thank you to Mr. Sobotka now. I hope that there's been the whole of the problems we are going to experience today,